Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Gayboy Psychic here at your service, making the universe a better place with positive karmic energy. Let's go. So for my new viewers out there, just know that I am a real psychic and I don't edit my voice clips or voice recording, anything like that. Like I don't edit anything, I just talk from the beginning to the end to prove that I'm a psychic and to set a good example out there that it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to edit shit to be yourself. This is how people talk in real life, so I'm trying to set a good example out there. So let's go. So first of all, this video is gonna be about Taylor Holder, but I'm really pissed off because I did a whole 28-minute fucking video recording before this, okay? And I was like ready to fucking upload it on YouTube, but the moment I fucking listened to it, I fucking found out that the fucking microphone wasn't even fucking on, and I just talked for 28 minutes for no fucking reason. I'm sorry. Okay, I just want you guys to know that like I'm pissed off. So if I seem pissed off, I'm not pissed off at anybody except myself for being dumb and not realizing that the fucking microphone wasn't even turned on when I was doing the fucking recording for 28 fucking minutes, and it was so fucking good too. Oh my fucking god, man. And yeah, just so you know, I swear a lot, and don't get offended by swearing. Like it's okay to swear, whatever. So, God. Anyways, so let's start from the beginning. Taylor Holder is in the spotlight right now because he's going through like a breakup with a bunch of his friends, basically, that are all like on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, like really, really uh big like celebrity friends of his are all unfollowing him on like Instagram. Bryce Hall made a post on his Instagram saying that shit was about to go down. Um, Basically, like a bunch of his other friends, females included and males, they were all saying that karma is gonna get him good. And he did this podcast interview with Josh Richards and Dave Panoy, and I just finished watching it actually. Well, fucking 40 minutes ago because I watched it 40 minutes ago. Then I did recording of fucking voice recording thing like I am right now, and it was 28 minutes explaining everything. Like so, it was like 40 minutes ago, whatever. But I still remember everything fresh. So basically, Taylor Holder was trying to cover his ass because the PR people of Taylor Holder contacted Dave Panoy and Josh Richards, and they wanted to put Taylor on the show to clear his side of the story. So he didn't clear anything. He was just smiling, looking like he was like Mr. Charming, and just like trolling and saying that like, yeah, things should be like if something is like dealt like in like if you have a fight with your friend or like someone that's in the spotlight, like in the fame spotlight, then like he is because he's famous. So if you're fighting with a famous friend, then if it's like a sexual assault allegation, then things should be kept legal and private. So he never explained like exactly why his friends are unfollowing him. Dave Penoy and Josh Richards did ask him like why is he not like talking about why his friends unfollowed him, but he refused to answer. He was just trolling. He was just trying to make himself look like Mr. Nice Guy, just like talking all professional, but literally he was getting nowhere. He was just trolling. And he has a charming smile, so he was trying to make himself look like Mr. Nice Guy by like smiling a lot, and it was just really, really weird and troll behavior. And he did write down on Instagram like 2 weeks ago. No, sorry, I think it was a week ago at least. It could have been like 5 days ago. I don't even fucking know. But it was something along the lines before he did this interview, before everything like came out, before everybody was started unfollowing him. I feel like this was just trying to like make himself look like Mr. Nice Guy once again. So he put this long cryptic post on Instagram pretending like he was like this real genuine person with real emotions, but we all see Taylor Holder's action. He's no Mr. Nice Guy. Like I feel like he probably hired someone to write that down for him because there's no way he wrote that down himself unless it was like all fake and phony and he was trying to make himself look like Mr. Nice Guy. So yeah, he probably did write that down actually. So basically in his Instagram post, he was saying that like um, fame has turned him into like this really, really sad person. Like he lost touch like close connections with like his family members. He lost close connections with his friends back home. He's saying that like he feels sad and everything. Like fame isn't what it's meant out to be. But he probably said that because this was probably after shit went down. Nobody knows what happened. So my psychic guesses would be that, and this is just gonna prove that I'm psychic to all my future viewers out there. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, this guy was right all along." So my psychic prediction is that he got into some type of altercation with one of his famous friends, like family members or famous friends, like really close friend. So think of Bryce Hall, for example. Like, I don't think it wasn't Bryce Hall for sure, but I'm just using Bryce Hall as an example. So him and Bryce Hall were really close. Like, they were bros, like jock buddies. Like, they worked out together. And like jock buddies in real life, they have like a really strong relationship, and they will never let like a girl or a random person like get in between their jock bro relationship. So I feel like him and Bryce, not Bryce in particular, I'm just using this for an example. So Bryce was probably at a party with Taylor, right? And Taylor is known to be very aggressive in real life. Like that one Hollywood Fix video, he went into like this paparazzi's face and like challenged the paparazzi to fight him and stuff like that. And he was really, really aggressive. And like, why would you be aggressive to the paparazzi? They're not bad people. They're taking pictures of you so that you can be more famous, so that they can put it on their website and give you more exposure in the spotlight. So why the fuck would you like go into a paparazzi's face and threaten to like beat them up and stuff like that? That's really, really troll and weird, disgusting behavior. Um, so he probably got into like Bryce's Hall like family member. So Bryce Hall probably bought or brought a family member. I can't talk properly. Sorry. Bryce Hall. Sorry, this is how people talk in real life, bitch. Like, don't judge me for like making starting words and stuff. Like, I'm trying to set a good example out there. So chill out. There's so many like skeptical people out there that question me, and I'm like, why are you questioning me? I'm trying to fucking make the universe a better place. Like I just want positive karmic justice in the world. So why are you like questioning me, and like why are you trying to make me look like a bad person when I'm like trying setting a good example that it's okay to be yourself. This is how people talk in real life. People store their words. Like people are such haters online, like it's so crazy. But anyways, um yeah, so Taylor Holder was probably at a party with Bryce Hall, and Bryce Hall's like probably brought like his family member or family members or someone that was really close to him, maybe like a close friend back home. And Taylor Holder probably like sexually assaulted um, one of Bryce's Hall like family member or like one of his close friends, and you know, he probably got like really, really close with that person, girl, guy. I don't even know what Taylor's into, probably girl. So he probably got really close to the girl. And then the girl like freaked out, and then like she told Bryce about it, and then like Bryce's got all defensive because that's his really close family member or friend. I don't even know if Bryce has a sister or not. I'm just using him as an example. And I'm not using Bryce as an example. Like I'm just saying like this is probably what happened. Like it could be someone else. It's someone else rather than Bryce. I'm just using Bryce as an example because he's a popular guy. Like for all we know, it could be fucking what's his name? Noah Beck. Because I know Noah Beck has sisters. So like it could have been Noah Beck. So it could be either be like Noah Beck or Bryce Hall or like one of the Sway House members, I don't even know, or one of the TikTok famous female TikTok stars, I don't know. Um, but like it could be anybody. I'm just using Bryce Hall as an example. I don't think it's Bryce Hall, but you guys know what I mean. I'm just using Bryce Hall as an example. So, sorry, I have to fucking repeat myself because there's so many fucking stupid people out there that are just so dumb because they're just so ignorant and they just like are questioning me and trying to make me look like a bad person. But that's like judging their own judgment themselves. So just be more open minded. That's all I ask. So, literally, I studied human psychology in college. Like, chill. I know what I'm talking about, and also I'm psychic. Like, remember. Anyways, so like, I'm just like frustrated because like I fucking spent like 20 minutes before explaining everything in detail, and I'm just trying to hurry because I don't want to explain everything in detail again. Like, I'm over fucking the fucking bad voodoo that's in my life that caused the fucking microphone to mute because I honestly thought it was turned on. Like I always have my microphone turned on, but it was mute for some strange reason. So I wasted 28 minutes, but whatever, I'm over it. So yeah, basically, uh, everybody probably believed Bryce's story because Bryce Hall got offended because his close family member or friend told Bryce about it that Taylor sexually assaulted them, and fucking Bryce told like a bunch of his like famous friends, and all of the famous friends believed Bryce over Taylor. Um, and in the video where he was interviewing, or Josh and Dave Penoy was interviewing Taylor, um, he did say in the interview that um, people like to believe other people's side of the story without knowing like the other person's side of the story, which he was indicating to himself, and they just jump on the bandwagon. So that's why I'm making up this conclusion because that point of the the interview was very um, it stood out to me. So I feel like the whole sexual assault allegation, like I feel like it's gonna be something similar to the whole like Dom situation with David Dobrik. So that's probably why people are canceling him and unfollowing him. Um, I think, or it could be like a huge PR stunt. But I don't think it's a PR stunt. I think it's too serious to be a PR stunt. But you never know. Like these TikTokers nowadays, like they're so phony and fake, and they'll do anything for views and attention. So a PR stunt wouldn't be shocking. But I don't think it's a PR stunt. I think it's a sexual allegation assault. Um, and it's sad because honestly, like regardless of like Taylor like getting into the paparazzi's face, like he came across as a nice guy. Like he came across as like open-minded to like the gay community and like the straight community. Like he's not like homophobic at all. When you see guys like him, you automatic because he's a good-looking like white fuckboy, right? And a lot of white fuckboys are like either like racist or homophobic, and he's neither of those. So that's good. But and I've seen like him in like a bunch of videos with like James Charles and a bunch of videos with like other YouTubers that I watch, and he comes across as a nice guy. But like, so I'm not hating on Taylor Holder. I just want to make that record clear. Like, I don't think he's a bad guy, like completely, but he does have like this douchey side to him that I don't like. And I have seen videos of him like holding hands with like random girls, like at the Saddle Ranch, like in paparazzi videos. Like he'll like hook up with like these random like fangirls, and it's really cringe and weird. Um, so I think that it was a sexual assault allegation on a close friend of his that's also famous. Like their family member, like at a party or something that they all met, or like their friends' friends. That famous TikToker or famous friend of his friend, if that makes sense. So I think that's what happened. And no, I don't think it's Bryce Hall. I was just using him as an example for the last time. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm so fucking pissed off that like, goddamn, like 28 minutes of me explaining everything like in better detail than this. Like it went all down the drain because my mic wasn't fucking turned on. I'm so mad. But I think I made everything clear. I will say that Dave Penoy like is a horrible interviewer. Like that dude shouldn't even like have a fucking podcast in the beginning because if someone like Taylor Holder is in the fucking center of attention right now in the whole internet fame world, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Like he's huge, and this is a story that's going to be huge. Which like this is the biggest story that's coming out right now, and the reason I found out about it is because I was just scrolling down YouTube. I think today's February 2nd, right? So like Black History Month, love Black History Month, awesome. I support it, love it. Yeah, I was just like scrolling down my feeds, and then I see like some shit going like my YouTube feeds, and I see some shit going on with Taylor Holder saying that everybody's unfollowing him. So I just did a bunch of research. I went on the internet, like YouTube, and I just typed in Taylor Holder. That's where I saw like the interview with Josh Penoy and or sorry, Josh Richards and Dave Penoy. And Dave Penoy is like such a horrible interview because, like I said, if you have someone like Taylor Holder who's in the spotlight right now, who's in the center of attention with all this fucking drama, like the biggest drama that the internet has seen since the beginning of this year, 2022, like this is the first big thing that has happened in 2022. Um, and like, if you like, why don't you fucking ask him and be more aggressive? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yes, Taylor Holder was refusing to answer, but if he's going to come on your show, you have to be aggressive. You're like 45 years old, man. You should know that you have to be aggressive and tell. Okay, so imagine that I'm Dave Penoy and I'm interviewing Taylor Holder. So this is what I would say to Taylor Holder. I would say, and I'm a lot younger than fucking, I'm not 45 like Dave Pry, okay? Like, I'm young and I fucking know better. So, like, what is going on with like these old men these days? Oh my God. Anyways, so like, I would have been like this. Hey, Taylor, thank you so much for coming on my podcast. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be as nice to you as possible. Like, this is your time to explain what's going on. Like, we all know that Bryce Hall made a video or a post on Instagram, and everybody is unfollowing you on Instagram. All the famous TikTokers and every one of your famous friends basically is unfollowing you on TikTok, or sorry, on Instagram. So like, this is your time and chance to be on my podcast, and that gets a lot of views, to explain your side of the story and clear your name and your air. I don't know what's going on with the story, so I'm open-minded. So before someone else uh, comes out with the story of like whatever you did or whatever that went down, this is your time when everybody is like not knowing, like the public eye, like myself, we're not knowing what's going on. So this is your time to spread like what is going on, like, and make yourself like look good, like cover your ass. Like, I'm giving you a chance. This is your chance. So explain yourself. And fuck, okay, so that's what I would say to Taylor Holder. I would be aggressive like that. And if Dave Penoy were to say something like that to Taylor Holder, I'm sure Taylor Holder would have explained like more and more detail what's going on. But instead, he literally asked Taylor nothing and he let Taylor troll. And Taylor was only there because he want his PR people contacted Josh Richards and Dave Penoy's podcast, to clear his name, basically Taylor's name. But Taylor, all he did was troll. He literally just like put a fake smile on, and he has a really charming smile. So he pretended like he was like Mr. Nice Guy. He got it all together, and he was talking all professionally, being like, "Yeah, things should be kept legal and private. If like stuff like sexual assault allegations came out against me, like that's what I would do. I think things should be kept private and legal, and that's that." And like, he was just trolling. He wouldn't explain like what exactly happened. He was just trying to talk professional and putting on like many charming smiles to make himself look like this like innocent guy. But like, dude, it's 2022. This is not how life works. If you're gonna go on someone's interview or podcast, then at least like, if you're gonna try to make yourself look better, then at least do a better job than just putting on a fake charming smile. Like, come on, dude, like, you know better than that. Stop trolling Taylor Holder. Like, I don't hate you. It's just like, you're kind of douchey, and like, this is just your karma. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, anyways, so yeah, Dave Penoy, like, I'm sorry, I have to be blunt. He's a horrible interview. Like, what the fuck was that? I had to cringe because the guy wasn't aggressive enough, and he just let Taylor get away with it. And even Josh wasn't aggressive, and the other girl that was on the podcast, she wasn't aggressive either. So once they hung up the phone or the Zoom call or the video interview, I don't know if it was on Zoom or not, with Taylor, once he was gone, then they started like telling their true opinions to the audience. They're like, well, that was weird. Like, that was one of the most awkward things ever. Like, I don't know. And as soon as like he ended the call with Taylor, I'm like, I was saying like, why the fuck can you just act like that when Taylor was on fucking video call? Why do you have to act all professional? Like, this is like this is your chance to pimp your fucking podcast and make it like fucking like more popular, because you would get the scoop on what's going on. Like, oh my God, please someone make me like a podcast host. I would be the perfect podcast, and I have no filters, and I'm very polite. I'm not like a fucking jerk, but I will be aggressive. I'm not scared. So yeah. So spread positive karmic energy out there for me, new viewers and current viewers, that one day I'm gonna host a really successful podcast and I will be a better interviewer than Dave Panoy. And that dude is like 45 years old, dude. Like, come on, like you should know at that age to like be more aggressive. Like that was so cringe, man, to watch a 45-year-old man not know what the fuck he's doing, like in this podcast. Like, come on, give the job to someone else who actually knows what they're doing, like me. Like, be aggressive. Come on. But anyways, that being said, I gave my psychic predictions and everything. I think this video was like 20 minutes long. I'm not even sure. So I'm happy about this. Like, I would have preferred if I made the other video uh instead of this one, but I it was on mute. You couldn't hear me at all. So just had to record this, re-record it, and yeah. So uh I don't know what to say. Like, subscribe if you want positive karmic justice. Like, I think that I'm right, and I'm gonna probably be right, and everybody's gonna be shocked that I was right all along. Like, be in specific detail, like, because I feel like something like that happened. It was like at a party situation, like. And it could have been outdoors or indoors. I think it was outdoors probably. Like someone's like big mansion, and they were and Taylor was probably like in like the swimming pool area. You know, like in big mansions at parties, there everybody's like at nighttime. It was all like in a pool area. I think it was something similar to that. Like it was definitely at nighttime where it happened. So yeah, subscribe if you want psychic justice for the universe and psychic predictions. And I love you guys. And yeah, I'm excited to see what actually happens. Like, shit is gonna go down. Like Bryce Hall, like he posted like this, like I said in the beginning of the video, like shit is going down, things are about to get crazy, and a bunch of people were saying a bunch of other cryptic stuff like that. Like all of his famous friends on TikTok and on Instagram and like YouTuber, like they all like unfollowed Taylor. It's very similar to like the James Charles situation where like these huge like celebrities and not the Tati situation with James Charles, like when Tati released a video exposing him, or so-called exposing him, big ass celebrities like Shawn Mendes, the Kardashians, Ariana Grande, not just YouTubers, but like A-list celebrities, they all unfollow James, and it's exactly what's going on with Taylor now. Except like it's just like famous TikTokers and famous like Instagrammers and famous YouTubers. Like, Taylor Holder is known for being on TikTok, so I don't think like A-list celebrities like Ariana Grande and like the Kardashians, which I fucking hate the Kardashians, but unfortunately they are A-list celebrities, or like Shawn Mendes, like A-list singers, like I don't think they pay attention to TikTok news. Like they mostly pay attention to like YouTuber news, like James Charles and stuff like that, because YouTuber is a bigger platform than TikTok. Um, so like yeah, I don't think this situation is going to be as big as the James and Tati situation, but it's definitely up there. It's almost as close up there. So I'm making this video now to pimp up my channel because I want views, not gonna lie. But like I'm psychic. Like I want to know what's going on, and I just want to spread positive karmic psychic justice in the universe. I represent like fighting for what's right. Putting bad people in their place, like people who use fame to like use to do douchey things and to spread like bad information and bad auras, like going like Tana Mongo, whatever her fucking last name is. She is a disgusting person. She just uses her fame to like go to strip clubs and spend like thousands and thousands of dollars on disgusting trashy strippers with her ex-boyfriend Hunter Marino and his friends. Like she just posted like this Instagram story. Trisha Paytas, who just uses her fame to lie and scam her fans so that she can pay for meals and pay for her like 20-year-old plus older boyfriends like meals, and trashy mom and sisters like houses and stuff like that. Like she's an evil person. People who use their fame to do evil things, basically, like I want to put them in their place and let karma do its work, because I don't like negative people like that. I want to fight for positive karmic justice. So if you feel the same way, subscribe to my channel. And like I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I feel like shit is about to go down, and I just want this video to be out there in the beginning before everybody else exposes Taylor Holder, because I feel like I'm right, and I feel like the situation that I explained, uh, the theory that I explained, the sexual assault allegation theory, like I feel like I'm right on the spot with that. So I'm excited to see if I'm right or not. So subscribe if you want positive karmic justice in the world from a sassy gay psychic like myself. So love you guys and talk to you guys later. Peace out. Sorry, I'm tired as fuck. I'm sorry if I like sounded like exhausted. It's already like 3 a.m. here, but I had to make this video. I'm literally gonna go to bed after this. So talk to you guys later. Peace out.